Guys, very good day to you. Have an amazing life. May your life be filled with prosperity, wealth, and happiness, and with great health. With that, Imtiaz here, starting off today. Today, we are going to speak about distancing. What is distancing? We all know what is distancing. Maintain 2 meter distance. Don't come near me. Don't go into where people are crowded. Maintain social distancing. Here, I am speaking about your self-distancing. I am here speaking not about physical distancing, but distancing that is connected with your mind. That can give you more peace, more strength in your thought process, more awareness, more creativity, and will help you think clearly. Yeah. How do you do this distancing? Yeah. Distancing is, as I said, is not about physical, but about the mental capacity of the brain. Example. We have heard blackmails all our lives. We are blackmailing our younger generation as well. How are we doing that? If you don't do this, I will not love you. If you don't do this, I will not listen to you. If you don't do this, I will not get you that. I will not get you this. I will hate you if you dare do that. I will hate you. I will not love you. Guys, I don't care. I love myself more than whoever hates me or whoever says with a condition if he's going to love me only for that. Why is that? Only women and pets are going to be or are allowed to be loved unconditionally? Every human being is. All right. So what we are going to do? We are going to do distancing. How we do that? For example, most of us are clubbed, battered with fear. If I do this, I won't get that. If I do this, that will happen. No. Why? Rather than feeling guilty that you did not try something, it is better to try and see how it is or what it is. So when somebody says, or you have a feeling that makes you feel, can I do this? Will it work for me? Should I hover over my children, ensure that they are on the right track? All these aspects of it are something that is connected from you not distancing. So if you have to distance, for example, let's take up the children when they are growing up. We handhold them on many things. We handhold them on many things. So one of my friends' daughter, she was about to go to America to do her higher graduations. So what they did 1 month ago, they gave her, this is the monthly expense for the house. Please take this and run the house. The mother had a habit of buying flowers bi-weekly for herself so that the fragrance around the house is beautiful and stuff. And the daughter used to always order now and then on Swiggy and stuff. But when she was given a responsibility, she said no even to her mother. Why should I spend for your flowers? This is only for the household. And if you want for your flowers, you spend out of your own money. She became more responsible. We fear that what will happen, but only when you try, you will see the fruit of it. We did not know what is responsibility unless we had to take responsibility. I did not know how to buy my own clothes till I had to buy my own clothes. So, distance yourself with It's not that everything you have to do. It's not that you have to hold the reins of 10 people and say, and be so difficult for you, make it so difficult for your life. If you leave, you will fall. If you leave, they will fall. Not needed. Distance yourself anything. If something they are giving you a lot of tension to your mind, saying, so you cannot do this, you cannot do that. Be that deaf frog which thought when it was inside the well, it was trying to climb out. All the frogs around it on the top of the well were shouting, but this guy got encouraged up and up and up in bed, and he reached the top. And then he realized those guys were actually shouting that this guy is, you cannot, it is the well is slippery, you cannot come up. But that guy was deaf. What he saw was people all encouraging him, you can do it, and he did it. If he had heard that the people saying that he cannot do it, he would have not made it. Trust me, you take a small plant, you just go and tell that plant every day, and you curse that plant, you are worthless, you're not doing this, you cannot grow up, say something bad about it all time long. Trust me, that plant will die. You try it out. So similarly, don't let yourself get under the roof. You are born to live your life happy, prosperity, peacefully. Do it. Everybody can live for themselves. It's time you live for yourself. You will have to handle the triggers which say that you cannot. I have a beautiful this thing here. Distance yourself from people that bring out the person you are not trying to be anymore. Yeah? Distance yourself from people that try to bring out the person you are not anymore. So the person you don't want to be, if somebody is pulling him out, don't get incited. Move out of them. It's not needed. Physically, you can distance them if it does not hurt them, or you can mentally say, you said, okay, fine. There was this movie I saw wherein a bunch of people are playing. All right. And this is about Jesse Owens. How that coach, when Jesse Owens was doing his exercise and getting ready for his Olympics in 1936 or 1934 in Berlin, the same college group of football players were making fun of him. And when Jesse Owens and team were sitting in the change room, and the coach had come in and he was normal. But when he saw the football players, the other teams come in, he started shouting at him. And finally, in that shouting situation, he asked Jesse Owens, do you hear me? And till that point of time, Jesse Owens was hearing everybody shouting at the coach, because coach was literally tearing them apart, saying that why the hell do you want to listen to crap and people who are saying this and that about you? Why do you have to give them space? You sit down there. We still have time. You sit down there. And when the moment he asked Jesse Owens, do you hear me? And that moment he heard only his coach. All the sounds around him was silenced. And he distanced himself from what was stopping him, from what was making him what he does not want to be. And that is where he made history. The fastest man who made history of under 10 seconds in that timeline. He's still known as the first person to crack that barrier. We have known our sons, daughters, brothers, sisters all our mothers and parents would handle them and say, why are you doing this? Why are you not eating like this? You should not be eating that. This is what you have to eat. But what would happen if you just leave them? One of my friend's son, he went to a hostel and there he got his freedom. I can eat anything here. Nobody is there to stop me. He had everything. All. And what happened? He became fat and obese. This guy was 6'6". And when he came back home, he saw himself and he saw how the girls around him were commenting on him. He automatically went back to dieting and he automatically went into exercising. And he made it clear to his mother, Mother, when you are saying, I am not listening, let me do it my way. And his mother said, good, do it your way. And she distanced herself from the emotional hold. And that guy lost 26 kgs in 1 year. And this guy is fully successful and is doing amazing in his life. These are two amazing examples. And one last example I would like to give you. The husband will always look at solutions. Okay. And the wife will always want to vent out what she wants to, what her emotions are. It is not always that she wants solutions. She just wants to speak to you. But if you immediately he starts giving her a solution, the day goes on a boom. So husbands, ask your wife whether she is venting out or she wants a solution. Yeah, that makes life easier. Distance yourself. With that good note, I sign off today. Distance yourself for victory. Distance yourself to rise high and above. Distance yourself to be happy, peaceful, and smiling all the time. All right, guys. Thank you so much for your time. And I pray that you have a great life and a great distancing effort coming your way. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm waiting to hear your comments too. Thank you very much.